What's going on, you guys? Welcome on back to the channel. Now, today we're going to be talking about something a little bit different than we usually talk about over here. We're going to be talking about Yaiba. And the reason why I want to talk about Yaiba is they quite possibly have the healthiest production cycle I have ever seen for an anime in a very long time. Like, I'm talking like actually healthy for an anime in this day and age. Like, in this day and age of anime, you always hear like horror stories about what's going on behind the scenes. Like perfect example, JJK season 2 with Shibuya. So you got stuff like that. But has apparently been such a healthy production that they are able to have one key animator on an episode that's coming out. Yes, you heard that right. There is only one key animator working on the next episode of Yaiba that's coming out tomorrow, and it is Takeshi Miname. Now, when I saw that there was only going to be one key animator on this episode, I I thought it was a typo, right? I thought it was wrong because every anime that I see, whenever I see like the production like staff for any given episode of an anime, you always see like a shit ton of names in key animator and all that because they need a lot of key animators on any given episode. But with Yaiba, man, Yaiba has just felt like completely different in terms of production, right? Every single episode feels like not only a breath of fresh air for anime, but it all just feels so well constructed in a way. Every single frame of animation in Yaiba has been perfect so far. I haven't seen like any bad frames of animation in Yaiba. This is quite possibly like Wit's best project that they've ever put out. Right up there with the first three seasons of Attack on Titan for me in terms of like passion and caring for the material. Like this is something I haven't seen from Wit in a very long time. Like I haven't seen them love a show and material this much probably since they were covering like the first three seasons of Attack on Titan. That's how much you can feel the love in this Yaiba adaptation. So when I saw that there's only going to be one key animator on this newest episode of Yaiba, it just makes you think, man. How much time did this guy get? Did this guy get to do the episode? And it makes you think like, yeah, they've probably been working on this remake of Yaiba for so long that Takeshi was able to get as much time as he needed to make the episode look as good as he wanted. That is so good in this day and age of anime, man. You don't see that anymore. So the fact that we get to see that on tomorrow, we get to see all of his work pay off. I'm so excited. This is going to be so peak, man. Like if you're not watching Yaiba, you desperately need to get on it because Yaiba, I feel like, is criminally underlooked in terms of the anime scene going on. I don't really know why it got buried in terms of like talking about it. I'm not sure why, but like it's the best anime currently airing right now, in my opinion. Like it's not even close in terms of like how good an anime is. I feel like it blows every other anime out of the water. I don't really know why nobody's really talking about it that much, but that's neither here nor there. Lastly, pretty much like why I'm so excited for this, man, is like I'm just so excited to see like the fruits of a healthy production cycle's labor. If you get what I'm saying, I'm so excited to see what that looks like tomorrow because like I said, the whole production cycle for Yaiba has been very healthy. This episode that's coming out tomorrow is about to be the cream of the crop in terms of a healthy production cycle and what that looks like for anime. Like I hope when this episode comes out, I hope it starts to steer the conversation for the anime like world as a whole. I hope this episode can basically serve as a talking point and essentially like make studios in the anime space be like, okay, we need to take a step back after this episode and prioritize a healthy culture for like anime production. Like I hope a lot of studios take Yaiba's example and they start doing like more healthy production cycles, and they start slowing down production and stop trying to like churn everything out and stop like stop running through so many key animators and all that. Hopefully like this is the start of a new age for anime. And honestly with Yaiba, like I wouldn't be surprised if like Yaiba is the main reason that the anime world is changing for the better. That is something that I can only hope for. And because like I said, man, Yaiba is just so good as an anime already. So the fact that it might be able to spark conversation and spark change in the anime space, that's something that I can only dream of as a Yaiba fan. So, like I said, you guys need to check out this episode on tomorrow on Saturday. This is going to be one of the best episodes of anime of the season. I'm telling you that right now. This is probably going to be an episode of the year contender. Hopefully when it's all said and done, this like Yaiba gets its recognition and gets some awards or something, because this anime is peak and it deserves everything. But like I said, check this episode out tomorrow. You guys, I feel like you guys aren't going to regret it. This episode is going to be like perfection. So, yeah, please check this out. I'm very much looking forward to it. And if this episode is as great as I think it's going to be, oh, but best believe you are getting a video on it as soon as it's done. Like, I think I'm going to have to make a video talking about this episode if it's as great as I think it's going to be. Oh yeah, we're getting a video. But I think that's going to do it for me, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. How do you guys feel that there's only going to be one key animator working on this newest episode of Yaiba? How do you feel about it? Are you guys looking forward to it, or are you guys a little worried? Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I'm going to talk to you guys next time.